Last time I was like, next time is Fossil Valley, but then I realized I forgot something. You may recall a man worshipping a straw thingamajig down here in the basement. Do you have anything new to say? No, you don't. Let me show you the shark tooth again. Boogum! Hold on a second there! What was that? Love is always in the air, it's just that no one notices. You're Mojo? I am Mojo, and I bring good fortune. Boogum! This can't be happening! How in the... I sense some kind of purpose. Seems like fun, so I will join you. Wait a second. There's nothing droll about me. Just a word of advice. Stop running and come face to face with your life. A messenger of love and courage I am, I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. Uh-huh. Mojo joined your party. So yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Chrono Cross. It's officially started getting weird. Mojo's thing, statistically, is that he has a buttload of agility and like nothing else. But he's not partial, so that's also a plus. So yeah, we've now got a straw doll with a... Yeah. Now what do you have to say about this? Was the decision I made 10 years ago wrong? So, then what have I been doing for the past 10 years? Come, Mojo, Lena. Let us go to the Fossil Valley. Actually, wait. I must take all of this stuff from Pochel and put it on Mojo. Mojo is a black element character, and we don't have any black element magic yet. But whatever. The important thing is that Mojo is not Pochel. Speaking as Pochel is annoying in terms of, like, reading dialogue boxes. Of course, Mojo has his speech gimmick, too. In Japan, Mojo is named Lucky Dan. Or maybe Mojoy in some area. Our excavation is nearly complete. Just stick to the low path and make your way through. We still have some of our men working on the high ground, so don't interfere with their work. I can't guarantee anything. Let's beat up a dog of some sort. Bubba Dingo and Mama Dingo. They still look like chihuahuas to me. They do a whole lot of nothing interesting, seeing as they're enemies in like the second area of the game. There goes one. Anger! Well, I guess the Mama Dingo does something. Check out Mojo's dance. He's a smooth dude. I suppose we also haven't used Lena in combat yet. She attacks with the spoon. Do not underestimate the spoon. else it will be your downfall. While we're on the subject of weaponry, Surge's weapon is called a Swallow. Whatever that is. I think Mojo is one of the many characters that equips gloves. Which is the sort of go-to, I have no idea what you would use as a weapon equipment, have gloves. I believe Pocho also uses those. We don't need to use elements. Hooray for max HP. Surge already has way more of that than these other two. These are more fragile characters than Pochel. So they said stick to the low ground, but of course we're not going to. We're investigating a supernatural phenomenon up there. It's off limits to the... Hey, are you the Exorcist we sent for? Yeah, totally. We definitely are, yes. Almost certainly. Are you the Exorcist? You're younger than I expected. Do you hear that howling sound from down yonder? All I want you to do is stop that noise. I don't believe in ghosts, but go do what you have to do. They say there's a ghost in Arnie Village, and now this mysterious howling. Why must we conduct such strange investigations? I just hope it's not some kind of omen. Luckily, this is really easy to solve. Nyah, nyah, nyah. Looks like I'm causing quite a stir. I've been waiting forever for someone like you. Yeah, I know. You and I are both dead, eh? I don't know how I ended up like this. I don't have a body and I don't remember a thing. You understand what I'm going through, don't you? But I have a feeling everything will come back to me once I find my body parts. So how about it? Will you help me find my body? Sure, why not? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm heavier than I look, but I hope you don't mind. Don't swing me around too much. I start feeling nauseous. Search received, heavy skull. So, this is a character that we won't actually be getting the complete character for a long time, but check out that clown skull. For some reason, as a kid, that really creeped me out to the point where I refused to take him with me. Because, you know, like, clown skulls and stuff. That's just weird, man. Creatively enough, his name is Skelly. No one's been down there yet. There might be a monster that'll bite your head off. Why am I in charge here? It's only my first day on the job. Hey, don't go down there. I'm the one that's gonna get it from the boss if I let anyone down there. Plus, I really think there's a monster down below. Don't care. I'm warning you. Don't care. Do not care. Search received big egg. This is also important for a character that we'll get much later. And by important I mean it's optional. But here's this dumb bird. The dodo. Reminds me a little bit of a Querpeco from Monster Hunter. This is like a mini-boss, so I guess I'll use magic on it. It being white element is a good reason to have Mojo along. Squark! Now he's gonna just stand still like this for a bit. I said good reason to have Mojo along. Mojo! Come on now. I guess he doesn't do enough damage for the element to really matter. Squark, again. Maybe this is its way of telling us that we shouldn't be using elements on it? I don't remember this game that well. Oh no, a special attack. Which did 77 damage. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to use elements on it, probably. It didn't enjoy that very much. Oh well, I'm still gonna do it. In the name of getting this done faster. Yeah, squark all you want. We can demonstrate using Cure in a fight. Amazing. Though its peck would kill anybody in one hit at this point. That's fine. I'll kill it before it can kill me. Yep, there we go. And thus we aided in the extinction of a bird. Hooray. It doesn't count as a boss, though. It's just kind of a thing that was there. You know, nothing. No big deal. Hey, you guys are pretty strong. Listen, so can we make it so that it was me who defeated the monster? Come on, please. Yeah, whatever you say. By the way, this is also a monster. Don't ask me what it is, though. Oh, hey, it's another dodo, actually. As well as Drongo. Whatever that is. Let's try not using elements on the bird this time. The amount of stamina used up by a magic attack depends on what level of the element grid it's on, I think. Wow. Almost killing things and then killing them is kind of pathetic. Beware my wooden spoon! And this is what the bird does when it's not supercharged. Less damage. We'll just casually and slowly poke away your health. One, 1, 2, 3 is probably the best way to do your attack combos if you intend to use all your stamina on physical attacks and get the most hits out of it. Whoops. This analog stick is sensitive. Are you dead yet? I guess 1 and then a bunch of 2s works. Yeah. This guy's just a bag of health, basically. Come on, Surge. Ha! The spoon of justice strikes once again! I like Lena. She's a pretty solid character and good at magic. Speaking of something, I guess we got more stats that time. And while we're here, Surge picked the bellflower gently. We definitely needed pretty flowers for something. I don't know what, but I'm sure it will come up soon. I don't think there's anything I can do with that 10. Skulls are not supposed to jump around. You must have used some sort of supernatural trick. Anyway, we'll take care of the rest, so please be on your way. Send your invoice to Viper Manor. Thank you. I'm glad that was taken care of. I wonder how Sir Karsh is doing. You know, with the Isle of the Damned incident and all. It's nothing, I didn't say anything. Isle of the Damned is a place that comes up a lot later in the game, much like almost everything else that I've said comes up later in the game or something. So, now with the casual exorcism business out of the way, I suppose we can actually go through the valley. Oh look, it's these dolts. Shake it! We can't just shake it on back to the manor like this. We failed our mission. That was awfully awful back there, Pepor. I want a rematch. But, by the way, do you remember what kind of outfit he was shaking? Just something justly like that, Pepor. Oh, you remember, so he looked like that, huh? Actually, it is him, Pepor. So you're sure about that? Wonderfully wonderful timing, Pepor. Let's shake it. We're really gonna shake it to you this time. Ah, the mini-boss squad. There's always at least a couple of dudes who are stupid, and you fight them a lot, and they're dorks. This time I made sure to bring a black element with me, Pepor. Good work. Well, shake it on up and attack him with it. Affirmatively affirmative, Pepor. Yeah, but we get to move first. Not only are these guys idiots, they also work as tutorial fights. They were going to explain some unique elements in a second. Turn black. Oh dearie dear. That was no black attack element you used just now, was it? It was a black element that makes your foe more susceptible to attacks of the opposite color attribute, white, wasn't it? I'm afraid you're right. How terribly terrible. You did bring a white attack element with you, didn't you? If you didn't bring one with you, you're more stupid than I thought. How awfully awful. I'm afraid I didn't, Pepor. Well, at least this guy has an element that benefits him. Guess we should beat him up first. So basically, yeah, what he just did was he used an element called Turn Black, which changed Surge's innate color from white to black. Which means that he takes more damage from white, and also that he does more damage to white. And that just lowers defense. So at least they're doing something useful, I guess. Even though they have special skills, they are not recruitable characters. Neither was the bird, for that matter. I'll just thwap them on the face a lot until they fall over. The Turn Black element, and elements like it, can be used on both your party members and your enemies for varying types of strategies. Like if you need to make something vulnerable to a certain element, or if you need to make someone a certain element to make enemies vulnerable to them. It's a double-edged sword either way you throw it. It can do some interesting things. There's one particular boss who uses Turn Black and then a super powerful white attack. And that's really annoying and I hate that guy. Like, a lot. If you cast magic with all of your stamina, it only goes down to 0 instead of a negative. So that's fun. Somersault. Haha. That wasn't a somersault at all, sir. That was just like you running through someone. Let's just melt your face and get you out of the way. There you go. That counted as a boss, so we do get stats. Let's actually use consumables. Or maybe not? I guess that only uses them from stock and not from equipped. Retreat! Let's shake it on out of here! Oh, you guys. The party has nothing to say about this encounter. Let's remove all of our consumable things. Oh hey, we appear to have gotten our first special skills. Once characters reach 3 stars, they get their first unique ability. Each character has 3 of these. A real slap in the face, says this one. That might have been useful like a while ago, when we needed a black elemental attack. But whatever. So that was Fossil Valley. At least all we're gonna see of it for now. I forget if we have to go back there later or not. And now, Termina. The big important town thing. Sorry, I'm totally out of bellflowers. There's a big ruckus down in Fossil Valley. Men from the Dragoons were setting roadblocks in the valley. I'll get some in a few days, so come back again then. Dots. You have my sincerest apologies. I understand we are here to protect you as Acacia Dragoons. Those knights should be done with their work shortly. Oh, that's alright. I can get my flowers from other places, too. Never mind that. I haven't seen Karsh around here lately. How's he doing? Well, he said he was going ghost hunting down south. I'm just a private, so I do not know for certain, but I heard a rumor that Lord Viper ordered him to go. A ghost? Now that's something. I hope it's not a sign of a coming disaster. If you ever see him, give him my regards. I will do that, and I will be back too. This guy is the character that everyone probably thinks is the coolest guy ever. He's not Frog, but he is named Glenn. And now we cue the actually cheery town music. Who was that? You don't know who he is? Ah, you must be one of the tourists here to see the festival. That boy is dear sweet Glenn, a member of the Acacia Dragoons. Pretty popular with the people here, and on the internet. But it really surprises me to see that naughty little boy grown so mature. It makes me feel my age. Sigh. Also, characters have idle animations. Mojo was standing on one of his feet for a second there. So, as this is a new town, let's go everywhere and explore and actually use a Record of Fate, I guess. Don't forget, save points are an important part of the plot of this game. The inn is a hotspot for rogues and vagrants. I'm here checking for anyone suspicious. Anyone important in here? We did it! We just used the greeting we were taught by the hero Pierre. Pierre, interesting that you mention him. Shortly, we are going to need to choose between 3 party members. Pierre is a choice. And he's the choice that I'm going to be going with for a specific reason. That he leads to a funny boss fight, but yeah. Nah. I don't need your inn. I'm fine without it. What's going on here? Oh, it's Kid. God, you're slow! You made me wait forever, making a lovely lady like... so that's it. I get it. This Sheila over here is your sweetie, eh? I'm right, ain't I? No need to be shy. I'm not so bold as to break up lovers' tender moments. I'm understanding. I'll wait till your little date's over. Well then, have a bloody good time! Again, the party has nothing to say about this. Probably for the best. Well, well, so is this that singer Nikki everyone's been talking about? My dear, he looks like a girl. When I was a young girl, it was a luxury for even a girl to have any makeup on. Nowadays, even the boys are becoming glamorous. As long as it's trendy, I might as well join in with the youngsters and show off my go-go dancing. Ha! How about no? Nikki is also another party member choice, incidentally. And here in the corner of the bar is the other guy. My name is Guile. I'm having a certain bet with the fortune teller by the bridge. If I can bring the item of proof from the manor within a week, I shall win. If I cannot, I shall lose. But, as there's a trick behind any mysterious magic, there is no such thing as an impregnable fortress in this world. A toast to my coming victory. So that guy is special because he was going to be Magus from Chrono Trigger, but they cut that out because they spread their characters too thin. Master Viper, I'm here to polish your statue again. Yes, he is. All squeaky clean. It's gotta be extra clean for the coming festivities. Have you folks come to see the Viper Festival? Termina is peaceful thanks to the watchful eye of our Master Viper. At times warm, at times strict, Master Viper watches over us always. With that said, of course, the real Master Viper resides in his manor along with his Acacia Dragoons. If you'll allow me to brag a little bit, I was invited to the manor a while back. It's a magnificent place. If there's a heaven on earth, that would be it. The manor is beautiful, and its design incorporates the surrounding terrain to its advantage, making it an impenetrable fortress. On top of that, there are powerful soldiers standing guard in front of the main gates that can destroy any monster with just one blow. Well, an upright citizen like myself might be invited to the manor's garden party, but not so for you folks. The most you'll get is a cold reception from the gate guards. Ha ha. Oh. Hey, look, it's Kid again. Alright, that's settled. We've got to sneak into Viper Manor. You gotta find out what the Acacia Dragoons are up to, right? Why that Karsh bloke was trying to capture you. I've got some business there as well, so I'll go along with you. How about it? You can still refuse Kid at this point, but let's take her. It's the obvious choice, right? According to Grandpa here, this Viper Manor's a bloody big place, which also means it'll be easy to break into. There's gotta be more than one way in. If we don't plan this right, it'll cost us our lives. Oh yeah, Serge, I'll leave this in your hands just in case. It's a teleporter. It's a really handy gadget that allows you to exchange party members from afar. The way you use it is, forget it. Check out for yourself. I ain't explaining the details. We got the teleporter, and Kid joined your party. And now Mojo's brief period in the party is gone, as we have reasonable characters. Though that won't last either, because we're gonna have to pick up an unreasonable fellow for our manor break-in plan. Where is Mojo? Remove all elements. Ah, Kid actually starts with some. That's right. That's unique to her. So far. Sort of. You can have the game automatically fill in element slots for you, which is okay sometimes, but yeah. Me? No, I'm not waiting for anyone. I'm just too cool to hang with anyone else. Yeah, alright, Kid. And in here we have... And that's how the 6 great dragons sealed the dark evil and restored peace to the land. The end. Mama, do dragons really exist? How big are they? Oh, silly, this is a fairy tale. The old people made it up. But Mama, Corchus says dragons still exist. Are you still playing with that boy? How many times have I told you to stay away from him? Besides, it's hocus pocus like that that's making gold of silver motels on the main island. Where in the world is there such a thing as a dragon tier? I'm sorry, Mama, but Corchus stories are fun to listen to. The story you told last time about Master Viper's manor was so scary. No buts. Anything that boy says is a flat-out lie. Any child that believes in such nonsense is not a child of this family. No way, I belong to this family. Cough. There, you're not gonna get better if you don't listen to me. If you promise me you won't play with Corchia anymore, I'll tell the next story. I promise. So please, tell me the next story. Yes, what should I read you next? So Corchia is an annoying jerk who I don't want in my party, but he might be in there anyway, depending on what choices I make. Also, he needs to wear more clothing. It's basically a kid in a thong. Sigh. And in here we have an old lady. Yes, who might you be? Grandma, they're travelers passing through. My, so sorry. My eyes have become really weak in my old age, and I thought that my grandson had come back. He was such a cute boy. He was really plump and cheerful and loved to make people laugh. That's why he joined the circus, to become a clown. For the first few years, he wrote letters to me almost daily. He always said how gratifying the work was, although it was very challenging. One day, his letters suddenly stopped coming. I haven't heard from him since. I hope he wasn't in an accident or something. I just pray that I might see his cheerful face once more before the heavens come and claim my soul. Hey, check out this Whoops. Check out this skull. What is this creepy thing? Dots. Spoiler, Skelly is the grandson. You see, because he's a clown, and there's only like one clown, obviously. Lisa's. What do we got going on here? So many, I can't decide which one. You can only have one because you're blah 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 blah. I don't care about you. I want to talk to Lisa here. Well, Lena, long time no see. How are you? Since when did you have a boyfriend? It's not fair to keep me out of the loop. It's nothing like that. He's my cousin. Isn't that right, Surge? Yeah, sure. A cousin, eh? Then, Surge, how about we leave Lena here and you and I go on a date? Oh, Lisa, stop that nonsense. Oh, before I forget, this is for you. Mom told me to say hi. Wow, thank you. Thank your mom for me. So, miss, how can I help you today? Don't expect any special deals just 'cause we're friends. And here we have an element shop. Let's buy some healing, I guess. Yep. I guess yellow is lightning and green is earth, but they sort of overlap. Just buying random stuff. Let's see what auto-allocate does. What do you give us, eh? Fairly decent mix of things. That'll work. Whatever. And over here, we have more stuff. My, you folks are mighty anxious. Sorry it'll be just a bit longer. Oh, these hot-baked Viper churros ready in a jiffy. What's that? You don't know what Viper churros are? First, grind down Heckran bones, add a little water from Water Dragon Isle, and wrap them up with Biba skin. Then add some sugar and spices, get steaming coals from Mount Pyre, and bake them. For the finishing touch, we even add the famed Dragon's Glory. How about it? Doesn't that tempt your appetite just hearing about it? It's a great day, and I've scored a good place to sell. It'll sell like hotcakes today. And this is the fortune teller. Who might you be? Fortunes be good, fortunes be bad. Anything from reading your destiny to searching for the missing. Do you wish your fortune to be read? Yeah, sure, why not? Well, this is interesting. You're not dead or anything, are you? Has anyone called you back from the great beyond? You might just be the key to the destruction of this entire planet. I can't say for sure, but fate seems to have a great task for you. Be careful now, boy. Hey, Surge, that's nothing but rubbish. Let's hurry up and get moving. You there. In your eyes, I perceive both the look of a beauty and the look of a beast. Be mindful not to bring about your own end, my dear. A dream lies in wait, reaching out to engulf you. Sorry, Mum, I don't believe in fortune-telling at all. I make way for my own future by myself. Lassie, you should listen to your elder's advice. Ha! I don't give a damn. Let's go, Surge. Did she say the same thing? Yeah, I thought so. And how about Lena? It says you will not find a boyfriend for a long time. Fortune-telling is such a merciless thing. How rude! That is pretty rude, I gotta say. Go back into your tent, lady. Yahoo! Oh no, it's children. Hello there, come and see for yourself. This is the prize of all prizes, a rare catch, a live mermaid. This is what you call a real treasure. Remember that, kids. Unfortunately, this one isn't for sale. She's my most valuable item. That doesn't look like a real mermaid. So what do you think? This isn't some stuffed animal or anything. She's really alive. Her pure, clear skin. It's made from crystal. Her gem-like eyes. She's the ultimate collector's item. Nature's creations are indeed great. Such a beautiful thing. Is this thing really alive? Hey, come on, look over this way. Oh, how beautiful she is. Suddenly, Korcha. Hey you think this is really fun? How would you feel if you're trapped in a tank like that, being stared at every day, huh? Yikes, it's Korcha, run! Korcha's a jerk. Korcha, not you again. Don't you go bothering my customers. This is no place for the likes of you. Just leave now. Cha, shut up. What customers? You're selling a bunch of bull. Why don't you keep the tank uncovered when I showed up? Hey, everybody! This shop is a bunch of baloney! Shut your mouth! Don't say such ridiculous things. Go back to your demi-human friends. Heh, I won't take that from a sleazebag like you. Hey, you guys, you're not from around here, eh? Don't you wander around too much, you're gonna get burned. Just watch your back. And there he goes. Mister needs to put on some pants himself. He has a boat. This is important. Boats are important. That's Korcha. He's from Goldove. I wonder why he hangs around here in Termina all the time. You shouldn't mess with the likes of him. I tell you, he's nothing but trouble. Yeah, alright. If you say so. Sigh, I overslept and this corner's the only place open. To make things worse, the shrines are just past this point. They're called shrines, but they're really just a bunch of graves. I feel a bit uneasy. It's rumored that a possessed giant and a girl live in the shack near that shrine. Wow, Big Bro's got a great place to open shop. That spot's ideal for roadside merchants like us. Oops, no time to lose. Gotta hurry and set up myself. Please come back a little bit later. So yeah, there's some stuff down here. I don't know how relevant any of it is at the moment. What business brings you here? There are only shrines here. You shouldn't disturb the resting place of the brave who have fought valiantly. This is no place for outsiders to roam around. I don't mean to be harsh, but if you have no business here, leave now. We totally have business here, I'm just not sure if it's applicable yet. I'm sorry, Greco's out on an errand to Fossil Valley. Please come back a little later. Guess it's not quite applicable yet. But you can see Glenn is down there. He wanted a bellflower, right? And we've got one of those, as it so happens. So, she was out of flowers. That's unfortunate. Let us pray without any flowers for today. Hmm? Is that a bellflower you have there? Would you be so kind as to give up that flower to us? We need a bellflower for our prayer. We can give it for free or ask for money, but let's be nice. For free? Are you sure? I thank you deeply. Please, let me offer you my gratitude as well. The souls that rest beneath this sword love this flower in life. That's why we always bring some when we pray here. Dario, here is a bellflower that you used to love so much. Soon the flower's seed shall sprout, grow leaves, and bloom flowers everywhere. And we shall age another year while you remain the same in memory. Father, brother, it is such a mystery. This sword never rusts, even when left in the rain. It seems as if the souls of its masters live within it. Do you not think so, Glenn? Yes. I have engraved in my memory the lives of my father and brother, who had wielded the sacred sword Einlanzer. Let us hope that is true. What do you mean by that? Miss Riddell, I cannot allow even you to... Do you not think there is something odd about the dragoons of late? Daddy's face shows such anguish, and even Karsh was saying he was sent on a ghost hunt. Miss Riddell. Everyone has been acting oddly ever since that beastly guest arrived at the manor. Dots. Glenn, promise me to always keep the unclouded truth in sight. Do not be swayed by the masses. The splendor of the Einlanzer must not be tarnished. As you wish. Chuckle. Question mark? Oh, forgive me. I just found it a little awkward to say you hear such words. Dots. Miss Riddle, a chill wind has risen. A chill wind has risen. Shall we return to the manor? Yes, of course. These characters are important. A little, maybe, sort of, kind of. So is that sword, maybe. Not always. Depending on your choices. This game sure has spread its story thin. I'll tell you that. There's a boat here. And Korcha again. And that guy rushed and hid as soon as I got there. It was a hilarious sight. Ha! That's great! Oops, I've got customers. Sorry, I'll get you some big fish next time you come by. Alright, Korcha, but is it really going to be big this time? You only ever catch small fry. Your boating skills are first class, but your fishing skills suck. Oh, shut up! See ya. Oh, it's you guys. You're tourists, right? The festival's a waste of time. My name's Korcha. I'm here from Goldo, working as a ferryman. I can take you anywhere you like with this boat. I take money, but don't worry, it's not that much. My boating skills are quite famous around here. I guarantee a comfortable ride. Hey you, we want to get to Viper Manor. Can you take us there? Viper Manor? What you gonna do up in that place? You gonna go steal treasure from the vaults or something? Don't go snooping into your customers' privacy. Are you gonna take us there or what? As long as you can pay me, I'll take you anywhere you want. It's just that I don't know how to get to the manor. If you want to get there, bring someone who does. And that's why we need to find one of 3 NPCs. Only 2 of them are in this village, thankfully including the one that I want. If you want to get the rock star, you have to go into the forest and stuff for some reason. I think he's brooding somewhere. In any case... Yeah, okay, you have nothing new to say. Don't know why I thought you would. Let's go this way. Here we have yet more places. There's a dog here. The dog is in our way. Me? I love boats, but I can't become a sailor because I get seasick. That's why I decided to become a shift craftsman and build the fastest and awesomest boat ever made. So my first step is to watch all the boats here to research. Ain't I smart? Out of all the boats I've seen, that boat at the docks is the best and fastest of them all. I wish I could build one like it. We also have a smithy here. Welcome! This is the official blacksmith of the Acacia Dragoons. We carry only the best goods. And by carry only the best goods, we mean that I have to forge weapons here. Well, we have enough materials to make something. But I think that's it. Looks like we only have enough for one weapon. Do you have any iron with you? We've been out of it for the longest time. We could make stronger items if only we had iron. Let's give Surge a slight attack boost. Always favor the main character. What do you want? This ain't no show. If you got business, take it to the counter. Don't tell me you want to apprentice under Master Zappa. Shoo, beat it. My master ain't gonna take any other apprentice besides me. I don't think he has much to say either. Dots. How many times do I have to say it? Do not let the customers back in here. How many years have you been me wife? Accents. What's a big ape like you doing worrying about such trivial stuff? Don't you be complaining up a storm over there just because 1 or 2 customers come to talk to you. There not be just 1 or 2, but 3. You'll never again the delicate heart of blah 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 blah. Ugh. I don't know if I should even be trying to read these accents. I don't expect a layman like you to know what I'm saying, but the art of smithing may seem only like physical labor, but it requires far more mental prowess. Every time the hammer strikes, a wee bit of my soul goes with it. I guess what I'm saying is thy soul is what makes the sword. So that means your yapping is distracting me and I cannot focus my soul into the steel. You can? If so, then get going. Yeah, alright. Sword's no good, time to start over, he says. And over here we have this guy. Swordsmanship is as beautiful as a rose. The rouge ambition hidden beneath its beauty. Did they mean rouge or rogue there? I'm not actually sure. All these words fit me perfectly. Oh, pardon me, monsieur. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Pierre. I am renting this room from Monsieur Zappa. I am on my way to see this General Viper soon. From what I hear, there's a vacancy among the 4 divas of the Acacia Dragoons. Such a position is perfect for such a splendid swordsman as Moi. One graceful flash of Mon's sword will surely have them saluting Moi as the guest of honor. Gratuitous French. But I have lost my precious medal, symbol of heroism. Without it, I will certainly be turned away at the gate. Sacre bleu, what am I to do? This guy's an incompetent idiot, by the way. But he does have a funny boss fight, so we gotta take him. I just found something super. Ta-da! It's cool, ain't it? Shiny metal on my chest. It fits me perfectly. I know someone who's looking for that. Well, I'd be a thief if I didn't return lost items. And I want to be a hero, not a thief. Here you go! And thus we get the Hero's Medal. You might remember that from Chrono Trigger if you've played Chrono Trigger. By giving it to Pierre, I'm on my way to see this job, blah 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 blah. Do I have to... I guess I probably have to show it to you. Whoops, that's not the right item. Hey. Hey. Oi, monsieur, that is my medal! Merci, merci, thank you! Ah la la, what a darling you are! Now I can finally head to Viper Manor! Actually, I insist you take Moi when you call at the gates of Viper Manor. Alone, of course, Moi would have no problems, but you could also be useful. After all, thorns like you are necessary to add charm to a rose. Now come with Moi. Okay. Let's take this idiot. Pierre gracefully joined your party. Yeah, sure he did. And he's blue, so he has less strength than Mojo. Sigh. And less than Lena, and less than everyone, really. He's kinda garbage, but we have to deal with it. Now, follow my lead to Viper Manor, mon faithful followers. I'm probably ruining French by even pretending to talk like this guy, but to be fair, he probably doesn't know how to speak French either. He just picked up a few words of it. Let's give him some elements. So, this guy, right? Whoops, that's not right. This guy, right? He's got the hero medal. Part of a 3-piece heroes collection. What that means is that much later in the game you can get the other 2 pieces of the collection and make him slightly less worthless by giving them all to him. It doesn't make him that much less worthless, but it does help. And at least he's got a nice hat, I guess? I don't know, let's go over here. There's a couple more things to do here. Surge found the profiteer purse. This item is cool because it increases the amount of gold you get after every battle, which adds up. Or, if you want, you can go to the blacksmith and salvage it into iron and get weapons that are way too good for you right now much earlier. But you know, I think I'd rather have the money. Are you the young master's friend, or do you wish to see Master Go? Master Go is presently away, but he will be back shortly. Here we have a house of a rich artist, who may or may not just be named Van Gogh, or something similar. Actually, I think his son is named Van, and he's named Go. What's your deal? Bother, that's not it. Something is missing. I believe I'm on the right track, however. What is your opinion? But is it art? What would you know? Father, when did you come home? Ah, I came back just a moment ago. The ship docked ahead of schedule. How have you been? After a short break, I should be on my way again. Oh, Father, off on another business trip again. Yes, that's right. This is another important business opportunity. I shall be gone for a while again. Why don't you paint less and start studying accounting for a change? You'll never make a living off of painting. Dots. If there's anything you need, tell the maid. She shall give you some money. Well, I'm off. Okay, so he's not really an artist. Not this version of him, anyway. Father had promised to go see the festival with me, but then he does not really care about the promises he makes with me. And then Van went and complained on his live journal and posted on his DeviantArt or something. I don't know. Internet jokes. Did anyone even use LiveJournal anymore? I don't. But I think that it basically covers everything we can do in Termina. So, I hope you enjoy videos where I run around and talk to people and mess up accents a lot. And, next time, we'll actually be taking Korch's offer and going to Viper Manor. Finally. So yeah. I will see you then.